Terry Steiner after the first session of women's freestyle in Bucharest. What are your thoughts so far on girls' performance?
You know, I don't think it was bad. I thought we went out and competed, but there's definitely, you know, I think we're a little inexperienced at the international level for sure. And with that is coming a little bit of disbelief that maybe we belong here and that we should win these matches. I mean, and it's just helping them realize that you can win as you're learning, right? You can win as things are progressing. You don't have to. It's not going to come to, okay, now I'm ready to win, right? I mean, and so I think it's helping them understand that they don't have to be more than they are. Just be all of that you are, and give everything you have to the tools you have, right? And if you only have one thing right now and we're still learning, then do that. But you know, make someone stop you 20 times instead of once, one attempt, right? And give yourself some chances to win out there. If we try things one time and we don't give ourselves enough chances, then we have to be perfect. And helping them realize that you don't have to be perfect to win a wrestling match, but you have to get out there and open up and let yourself let your offense show a little bit. And I think that, you know, we just got away from, I don't know if we got away from it. It's just helping this group of athletes realize their potential.
What's the message that you give to these girls as they wait to see if they're going to get pulled back in?
Well, I think, you know, this is a learning position for them, every one of them. And there's no time to be down and out and crying and tears. And, you know, you haven't even earned those tears yet, right? We haven't worked hard on, maybe we've worked hard enough. We haven't worked long enough for the, you know, on this path yet. So get out here and learn. You know, there's so much to learn. Be a sponge. Write things down. Everything you're hearing, everything you're seeing. You know, sit back in the warm-up area and just watch some people warm up. Watch some things like that. You know, understand that these people are no different than you. Because I think right now they're putting, you know, people on a pedestal just because, you know, they're wearing a certain singlet or they're from a different country. And I mean, some of these people, it's their first time ever out of the country, right? I mean, so that's a big step in itself, right? And so it's helping them realize that, hey, we all got two arms and two legs here, right? And we don't have to be more than we are, but we have to show that we're 100% of who we are when we're out on that mat, right? So just trying to help them realize that a little bit.
When you break it down to some of the finer points, what were things that you saw in glimpses that you liked?
Well, I mean, shoot. I mean, so, you know, I mean, we've got some good offense in here, and I thought we talked a lot about defensive positioning, you know, and just the few days we were here, defensive positioning. I mean, we have to keep some head position and stay in contact with people and shut people down. We don't want to have to score 6 points to win a wrestling match. You know, if we can shut people down and minimize that score, we can stay in a match. But then we have to find our offenses, you know, and you know, we have some good offenses. You know, I think Cody was in this match against Mongolia in the quarters here. When she was in this match until she started reaching and her head was out of position, and then the match kind of fell away from her a little bit. But in the first part of the match, when her head was in good position, she was pressuring, she was patient. You know, she was right in that match. I think she was ahead at that point at the break. But you know, you got to do that for 6 minutes, right? And so I thought Dom Parrish, I thought she wrestled a perfect. Really, I mean, from what we talked about in her game plan going out against Japan was, you've got to tie her arm up, you've got to stay pressure and head position. I thought she shut the girl down really a lot, but then we've got to find her offense because the defense kept you in the match, but you still got to put some points on the board to win those matches, right? And so I thought she showed that. I mean, Nettie, I mean, she came out and scored, right? I mean, she was there. She came out and scored and is ahead 4-0, you know, and then, you know, got back into that single leg again and just really unaware. It's really, I think it's just a lack of time, right? I mean, she just hasn't had enough time and awareness and things like that. So, you know, if she's going to shoot that single, I told her, you've got to be in that single thousands of times because you got to know what's happening in every single situation. If that's your best attack, you got to know what's happening all the time and what can happen, right? And you need to have an answer for those things. So just helping them through that and keeping going. I mean, and we had Alex. You know, Alex, I thought she's just not giving herself a chance. She's too wide-eyed yet. The stage is too big right now. And it's like, just bring it down to a level where you know, she went with Morikawa from Japan. She, for 4.5 minutes of the match, it was an even match, right? If you can wrestle someone 4.5 minutes even, you can beat those people. But you got to believe that. You got to believe you can, right? And so it's just helping them along that path, right? I mean, it's with this group today. I know they're a very young group, and we need to learn from it. So there's no time to be down and out. We got to be in the stands right now, watching, observing, soaking things in, and learning. And hopefully we do that, and hopefully we get pulled back in a couple of these, so we can get a chance at, you know, come back for a medal.
You talk about all the inexperience. The script flips a little bit tomorrow.
I think
thoughts
so.
Looking forward on that? Yeah,
I think so. I mean, you know, on paper we have some people with some more experience, right? And I think that you know, we'll see where that ends up. But bottom line is, we still got to come in believing in ourselves. We still got to come in and forcing our style of wrestling and making people wrestle us instead of wrestling them. So I think that's going to be the tale of the tape tomorrow. You know, can we do that? So.